Welcome everyone, I'm back with another video. September 9 is that today? Yes it is. Apple revealed the iPhone 6, the iPhone Plus, iOS 8's release date, and the Apple Watch. No, it's not called the iWatch. And today, I'm going to be telling you everything that just happened within like 2 hours from now. Depending on if you're watching this today. Well, everything that happened at the iPhone event. So let's get started. So Apple reviewed iOS 8 and like the features and stuff, but the main thing about that is that iOS 8 will be released to the public on September 17, like we all expected it to happen. But yeah, iOS 8 will be released on September 17, so mark your calendar. Now let's start talking about the iPhone 6. So there's two models of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. I told you they won't be named the iPhone Air or iPhone Pro. Either be named the new iPhone or the iPhone 6. What'd I tell you? Always believe in me. Actually, don't. So the iPhone 6 will have a 4.7-inch screen and HD display, finally. And it will be 6.9 millimeters thin. And the resolution is 1334. I don't know why I'm like saying it like this, but 1334 and 750 resolution, if you guys got any of that. It will be 362 pixels per inch. But the iPhone 6 Plus will have a 5.5-inch display, and it's going to be in HD. Also a 1920 by 1080 resolution and 401 pixels per inch. It'll be 7.1 millimeters thin too. And there's this new thing that Apple's introducing called Display Zoom. Display Zoom is when you turn, like, it's a settings and you turn it on and like iOS will like be zoomed in, but like not too much zoomed in, but it'll be zoomed in enough to make it look like it's the iPhone 5s's display, pretty much. Which is helpful because it will really be like nice to use one hand sometimes, if you know what I mean. So I think that's a feature only the iPhone 6 Plus has, or both iPhones, I don't really know, but that's a good feature. And also you can use the iPhone 6 Plus in landscape view, so it can pretty much be like an iPad size, or I mean like there's a picture right there. But yeah, you can use it just like iPad, so it'll be in landscape, so you can use it like that if you want to. I'm bad at these. And now there's optical image stabilization for the iPhone 6 Plus. Not the 6, only the 6 Plus has it. Now the camera on both iPhones are an 8 megapixel camera, 1080p video, 224 frames, slow-mo at 720p. Panorama up to 43 megapixel. Cinematic video stabilization, continuous autofocus video, FaceTime camera burst mode, which, OMG. You can take like multiple selfies at once now. Now one of the features that the iPhones has is this new thing called Apple Pay, which is powered by NFC, which, yes, Apple now has NFC, but anyway, Apple Pay is pretty much like paying stuff with whatever you want. I mean, like, you don't have to use a credit card or money, because you can just use your iPhone. Let's see how that one goes. Voice over LTE, which I don't really know anyone that uses phone calling anymore, but you know, that's there. And a new sensor called a barometer, which is for health, because, you know, I'm assuming it's health, because the way you say, you know what I mean, it's health. Now, one of the things that's inside the iPhone 6 is a 64-bit architecture, A8 chip, A8 motion coprocessor, an f2.2 aperture, and NFC, like I already said, you know. And the release date is September 19. I could be wrong because, like, as of right now, the Apple Store website isn't really working at this point. So I think it's at September 19. But if it's not, then comment below and let me know. And will I be getting the iPhone 6? The answer is yes. Silver model, 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes in silver. I already said that. In 4.7 inch. That's the one I'm getting. Just letting you know. Not anytime soon though, but like, I will get it. Now let's talk about the Apple Watch, which a lot of people thought was going to be the iWatch, and a lot of people thought it was going to be cool. Now when I first saw the Apple Watch, I thought it was ugly because it didn't look good, but then after like looking at it from the Apple website, which all this information is coming from the Apple website, just letting you know. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, the Apple iWatch isn't so bad actually. They actually did it right for the Apple Watch, or like any smartwatch, because it's not just focus on health, like what Apple's watch is not focused on health. But anyway, there's going to be 3 different Apple Watches. Apple Watch, the normal one, the Apple Watch Sports, and the Apple Watch Edition. And you can remove the straps and put any strap you want on it, as far as I know. It's going to be in 2 different sizes, a 33mm and a 42mm height. If you didn't get that, just a picture, was displaying just a couple minutes. Features. Let's see all the features in this watch. Well, you get active notifications, so like whatever your phone picks up notification, you can see it on your watch, and you can reply, phone call, you can do all that stuff. You can do anything from the watch. Like you can send emails and stuff. You can do everything from whatever is on the iPhone. You know what I mean. And you can have different watch faces, which Pebble is doing it. So is Samsung, LG, Moto 360, all those phones. Not phones, smartwatches are doing. Health, I mean like obviously. There's also a health sensor at the bottom or like in the other side of the watch. So there's that. And that's also the charging input right there. So you can charge it and use it as a sensor, which is pretty cool. And there's going to be Apple Pay, which works with your iPhone, so you can do two things. I mean, like, it's pretty much the same thing, Apple Pay. And all apps from the iPhone can be used on the watch. So you can go on Mail, you can go on Contacts, Calendar, Stocks, what other apps are there? Clock, Messages, Safari, no, not Safari, but, or maybe Safari, I don't know. Music app, all those good apps. You can, from the iPhone, you can now see it on this. There's also Siri, of course. And it's touchscreen, of course. And it has a new Apple S1 chip. And the release date is early 2015. Now, it's time for my turn to give my thoughts on these products. First, the iWatch. Well, it's not really called the iWatch anymore, it's the Apple Watch. But this is the first product that Apple has introduced since the first iPad came out. Like a new topic of products, if you know what I mean. And the iPhone 6 rumors was correct. Like, I don't know why, but Apple should just, like, go with the rumors, like, agree to them, because, like, it's been, like, the third year since this happened, and I don't know why Apple's, like, not doing it. I mean, like, of course, like, why would they not confirm it, even though that's what they're doing? Because we won't be surprised until, like, except when they confirm it, but you know what I mean. But the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, it's going to be a great phone. That's what companies should do. They should have two different phones of two different sizes of the same phone, and like that would be good, because everyone doesn't have the same hand size, you know. Like some people might have a small one, some might have a big one. So I'm gonna like the 4.7 inch. That's probably the perfect size for a smartphone, and a 5.5 inch is also a good size for big people. But I mean, like, why don't everyone just have two different sizes of the same phone? And I don't really see a need for an iWatch, or in smartwatch in this case, because I'm talking about all smartwatches in general, because I don't really see a need for it other than health. And the iWatch, when I look at it, it doesn't really feel like a health type of product. Because like you can access every other thing on it too, and it might have an app store. You never know. Apple's good with supporting apps and stuff. Same with Android. Windows, not so much. But you get the point. And a lot of people will be saying that iOS copied Android. Well, in this case, Apple copied Samsung with the Samsung Gear and the Apple Watch. But, I mean, it's not really copying, because it was expected to happen. Plus, the Apple Watch was supposed to be released or announced way before, and back in 2012, was it? I don't know, around there. But, you know, it happens. It's not really called copying, because everyone's going to end up doing it, you know? Otherwise, you'll call, like, Toyota copying, like, Ford for making a truck. Really, guys? Really? It's not copying if it actually works. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I covered everything. So, iOS 8 will be released in September 17. iPhone 6 and 6 Plus will be released in September 19. And the Apple Watch will be released in early 2015. We don't really know yet, but that's pretty much it. Like, if you like this video, of course. Comment to give your thoughts, like what I did. And subscribe to see more videos like this, or more videos by me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a nice day.